I'm a Pitta I have some Vata imbalance too. I have a daughter who's 20. She's going to be 26 in August, and then she's married, and then they just had a baby a year ago, so I'm a grandmother. I'm pretty over the moon about all of that. I was a single mom till she was 13, so we've been through a lot together. I always struggled with how to eat properly. I didn't feel very good all the time. Stress management was a big thing. I've been through a lot in the last few number of years. Let's put it that way, a lot. So I really wanted a list of this is what you do and it's going to magically make everything better. And it's really helped me. I mean, I'm sitting here today, I'm having a conversation. I'm not in my pajamas in the corner eating a box of cookies. And I could easily be that person, very easily be that person, but I'm not. Ayurveda for me has been a really effective way of learning and growing and has provided me with tools to kind of navigate that. It's taught me really how to honor myself and learn about myself and get through some really, really difficult times, whether, battling with depression, setting a schedule of I'm going to be in bed no later than 10:30 and up by 6 really helps with depression a lot. Even the simplest of that act. Because there's things I learned, I'm like, I've been waiting my whole life to learn how to do that. And sometimes I learn something and I think I never even knew that I needed to know that till I knew it. I scrape my tongue 7 times, and then I brush my teeth and I drink some warm lemon water, and then I'll get down and I'll do some asanas. And then I usually get in front of my altar and my pranayama breathing. And then I usually just sit quietly and do a meditation. And sometimes I'll throw on, I really like the Psalms from my little tiny Bible. And then I'm ready for the day. And then I'll go and eat my breakfast and shower and get ready for the day. So that's kind of my morning routine. I mean, there's all these, I call them tricks, but they're not really tricks, but all these tools that I have in this little tool bag, like, oh yeah, breathing, and you just sit and do it for a few minutes, like, oh, okay, I'm better. So yeah, those are the things that are the little bits of magic that kind of go through my day and my mind that really support every aspect of how I live now. I think it overwhelmed me at first, but then my life is so much simpler because I have learned something that at first seemed so complex. You might have to learn a little bit about what those choices are, so when you go to the food market, you're not like, oh, was I supposed to eat asparagus or was I not? You don't have to make it rigid. Kind of just learning about what works for me and taking all that information and incorporating it into me. And that's what's made it powerful and life-changing. I'll be in a situation now, and one of those tools that I've learned comes out without even thinking about it. My mantra will pop in my head, and I think, okay, I can do this because I have all this support and all these tools that work. So I stuck with it for the next couple of years, and I did private yoga with Juliet. I had a lot of problems with gluten and dairy with lactose intolerance. Definitely too much sugar. The afternoon slump where you need that pick-me-up. I was never a big soda drinker or anything like that, but, cookie and whatever. I've been on and off vegetarian since, for 26 years or so. So she gave me some recipes. One was a lentil stew. It has lentils and spinach, and so I'll cook a big pot of that and freeze it, put it in canning jars and stick it in the freezer. And so the another one that I'll do is this really healthy or healing chicken soup, and it's so delicious. So I put that in my freezer. And then a khichdi recipe that has coconut milk in it, which is unbelievable. That's probably my favorite thing, is the khichdi has coconut milk and pumpkin seeds. And it has a little bit of curry in it, and it's so fantastic. One thing was to really learn about how my body worked, how the energy worked. And that was a life-changing experience for me because like I said, I had other things going in my life that were really hard, really, really hard. And so I didn't have a lot of trust and faith in myself. That was kind of gone. So when I started to really learn about myself and how I worked and how my body worked and how the energy works, I felt like I knew how to take care of myself, so therefore I could make decisions about my life. And that was one of the most powerful things Juliet taught me, because with that comes so many things, like knowing what to eat. That'll make my body feel better. Knowing what to drink to make my body feel better, knowing when to get up in the morning, knowing if my skin is feeling this way, what I can do about things that I can support myself with. I think when people see what's working for you or you changing, there's curiosity, like, oh, you seem different, or you seem calmer, like what did you do differently, or what worked for you? So sometimes just living your life to your best ability and trying these things and working is the biggest testament to anything, because then people want to know what you're doing. Like, you look better. Why? What'd you do? What can I do? I think that we all come from this place of wanting to be able to find this peace and this way of being in the world where we just get to be who we are. I will never lose my Ayurvedic principles, how they apply to that will never go anywhere, because they're so ingrained into me. And the habits that might have been negative, or all these things that were toxic, or all these thoughts that weren't right for me, have been replaced by all these good seeds, But it takes time. But it's worth it. It's really, really worth it. It's very worth it. Yeah, I'm a living testament to it being worth it. Yeah, that's my favorite is Shirodara of anything. Any spa treatment, any massage, any foot rub, anything, it's Shirodara, hands down. So yeah, love it.